Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We have a lot of stuff going on today with some of the cars, and then later on today I want to show you guys some back-end detailed information regarding the YouTube channel, like behind the scenes stuff. So let's get in the truck and get the day started. What's up, bro?
What's up?
I heard you sell vinyl wrap here.
Yeah.
We just stopped at Elko Tin Shop, grabbed it's like a 2-inch roll of, I think they call it chrome delete, a very long 2-inch width roll of black vinyl wrap. So we're gonna use that on the window moldings for the Evo 10 and also the roof moldings as well. And then we are picking up a carbon fiber hood scoop for the build. So that's pretty exciting. But even more exciting, I'm headed right now to the machine shop that has the Evo 8 block for the Hyper Blue Evo 8 build, and we're getting it. We are going to pick it up today, which is very, very exciting. I don't know when exactly we're gonna get started back on that project because we need to get the 10 100% finished up first. I don't want like 30 projects going on. So yeah, either way, it's gonna be nice to have that back in our possession. All right, well, we made it back to the shop. Evo's looking beautiful, and here are all the parts for the build for the Blue Evo. Block, crank, pistons, clutch, flywheel, rods, ERP mains. They did quite a bit of work to this thing, so obviously they had to bore it and hone it for the pistons, line hone the main for the main studs, polish crank, and then everything is balanced as well. So the clutch, flywheel, crank, all that stuff was balanced, the whole rotating assembly. I'm really excited to get this build back on track. And then what else? We picked up this roll that looks like duct tape, but it's vinyl wrap. That's gonna be handy. Big shout out to Elko for that. And this is what I'm really excited about, is this hood scoop for the 10. This guy does sit quite a bit higher than the factory one. She's got like this nice little lip on her. So let's see how she looks. Okay, that ain't right. Here we go. Oh yes, that is insane looking. I dig that a lot. So the factory one sits flush with the entire hood. See how that one kind of pops up a little bit? All that extra airflow going to that big turbo we got. Now I'm playing, but regardless, it looks amazing. I did pick this up here locally in Spokane, but if you guys want to buy one, I will link this down below. That looks sick. The downside to buying something used is you don't really get hardware with it. I got what I could, but all the screws are too long. I know it's not gonna fly out, but she's a little bit floppy. So we're gonna have to go to like Ace Hardware or Lowe's and pick up some hardware for that. I don't wanna do that right now. We can do that later on. Right now, I want to get all the trim pieces and moldings wrapped and installed. All right, we just got the first roof trim piece finished up. Turned out amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and slap this on, and I'm actually gonna put all the other pieces on the car. These would be much easier to wrap while they're installed, so we don't have to try and hold them with our legs. But yeah, that looks sick. If you guys want to pick up that roll of chrome delete wrap, I will link it down below. So other than getting that hood scoop completely bolted down, this car is 100% done with the wrapping process. It has been raining on and off all day, and I really want to pull this thing outside, but we cannot get any sort of water on that freshly ceramic coated wrap until it's cured. But it's sunny right now, so I'm gonna pull the car out real quick. I wanna see this color in the sun. I wanna see the car in the sun. We haven't seen it in the sun yet, so let's pull it out. If it starts raining, we're gonna have to get it right back in, and we'll probably wreck the ceramic coat, but I think it's worth it. Don't mind the crusty looking tires, but check this color out outside, guys. It looks insane. Yeah, we definitely need to get some sort of coating on these tires. And then of course, whenever we have time, head down to Elko, get these windows retinted. The rear is like a reflective type of tint, and the front looks decent, but the rear is kind of weird. So probably should have everything redone, do a light tint on the windshield, obviously legal. And then yeah, other than that, exterior wise, I'm stoked. We do have a few other things on the way for the Evo 10, so I'm excited for that. I think next up what we should do is the brakes. I think it's very well needed. The red doesn't really flow with the blue. I like the blue wheels. I don't like the red brakes on the car with the blue wheels, plus they're really, really crusty. So yeah, I'm still indecisive on the color of brakes that we're gonna do. I have a feeling it's gonna be some sort of neutral color, not like green or yellow or anything like that. Before we head back to the house to answer some of your guys' questions, we need to do a touch of work on the FRS. We are currently having an air ride issue with the Airlift 3P system that we have on this car. One of the, I believe it's the left rear corner. Yeah, the driver's rear corner keeps having some sort of like sensor error issue on the controller. So we need to pick up a new manifold for this car. Thankfully, Airlift does have a very, very good warranty, and all I need is a serial number in the receipt. They're gonna send me a new manifold for the car, which let me show you guys what that looks like. The manifold is that guy right there that says Airlift on it. So we need to pull the manifold out, take a look at the serial number, send that out to Airlift, and we'll get a new manifold in. Air ride should be back up and running, and we can actually drive this car again and enjoy it without having issues. We got it all situated. I thought I was gonna have to completely drain the system, which would be kind of annoying, but I was able to just unbolt the manifold, prop it up like that, and grab that serial number. This is one of those things I've been putting off for like a month, probably over a month, and it takes 2 minutes to find the serial number. Why do I do this to myself? As soon as we get that issue figured out, which it's a very simple fix, we just gotta swap that manifold. We've had this issue for like ever. The car still drains the battery. I don't know what it is. I feel like if I have every single thing disconnected, it was still draining the battery. All the lights, we have underglow on the car, the headlights, the interior lights, if all that was disconnected and the car sits for like 4 or 5 days, it drains the battery nonstop. Even with like a battery tender on it, it was still draining, which is really, really weird to me. New alternator, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the air ride. Maybe the air ride was draining it. I don't think I ever checked that, but we need to get that figured out. Not today though, we'll save that for a different day because the car, it's still drivable. We just have to keep it charged or jump start it every freaking day. All right, so we just got back to the house. I'm gonna jump on my YouTube analytics page real quick, and we can just run through like I have in the past, showing you guys everything, like all the ins and outs of the analytics. at 400K. All right, guys, jumping right into the analytical page. So here is where we are at this is for the last 28 days. The thing that probably all you guys want to see is the revenue. So we are at $13,008 for 28 days, which is about a month, up 12,000 subscribers, 2.8 million views, which is pretty cool, and 320,000 watch hours. I know you guys are mostly interested in revenue because that's what I was mostly interested in when I was an OG YouTuber like 3 or 4 years ago, was how much do people make? Like, how do you break it down monthly, yearly, daily, all that good stuff. So if we just go into revenue page, you can kind of break it down day by day. It's always about a day delayed. So on the 21st of March was $628 in that day. And this is all estimated as far as I know. I don't think these are legit actual numbers, but it's usually fairly accurate. Seeing this estimated revenue versus what I get paid out. Obviously they pull taxes out of that, but the revenue is always higher on days you upload, of course, because I think revenue does come from views over anything else. So 628, 400, 600, 580, 520. So I think it ranges from like 500 to 600 usually on days you upload. Days you don't upload, it can drop way down. Just how it works. So basically every time you don't upload, you're losing money. This is the last 6 months estimated revenue: 11, 13, 12, 10, 11, 10. I see it range anywhere these days from like 10 all the way up to, I think my highest month ever was like 16,000. And I know to some of you guys that may seem like a lot, to some of you guys it seems like nothing. You got to keep in mind there's a lot of other stuff that goes on behind the scenes with, obviously you have to pay for all the car parts, the cars, employees, there's taxes, there's so much other stuff. And I'm not complaining at all. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys on all this stuff. So yeah, 13,000 for last 28 days, last 90 days, 35K. Last year, so 365 days is at 130. Cool. And then lifetime, this is always, okay, let's do a little quick comparison real quick. So in 2020, we did $120,000. And I think that's before taxes are pulled out, pretty sure. And then lifetime, we did, wait, hold up. Let's compare 2020 to 2019. I think that'd be interesting. I'm gonna guess like 70 to 80K. 60. That's crazy. We actually, to the T, doubled it. So 19 was 60K, 2020 was 120K. 21, we better do $1 million. Lifetime revenue, we're at $230,000. And this kind of is a breakdown of like starting out. I didn't start in 2012 actually. That's when I started the channel, but I think I really started uploading in like probably right about here. No, I think it was the very beginning of 2017. So if you look at January 2017, and I didn't actually start bringing in any sort of money till like, I don't know, $50 a day in mid 2018. So a year and a half of getting $0 from YouTube, essentially like 20 bucks a day. You can't do anything with that. Even $50 a day, you can't really do much with that until you start really getting some traction. Was like 2 years, over 2 years, 2.5 years. And then the money started coming in, go high, go low. My highest day ever was, it looks like it was $1,000 a day. What else? I don't know what else you guys want to see. We're at 411,000 subscribers. Cool. 877 million impressions, 80 million views. This is all lifetime data. The videos with the most views. This is kind of cool. 8.3 million views, which is a dope video with Bobby in the FRS when it was orange. FRS transformation video, 4.6 million. Mr. Baderbilt running from the police, 3.2 million. Another transformation, 2.6 million. Another transformation, 2 million. Another transformation. You guys see why I do these transformation videos? Because they do freaking amazing. Pretty much every top video is a transformation video. And I know it's just content that's like, you guys have already seen it, but it reaches such a far audience that it really helps with channel growth. Like if you just go, let's do this real quick. Let's go on this video. We got, in the last 28 days, we got 500 subs from this one video. Lifetime, we probably got a couple thousand. 8,000 subs from one video. That's pretty sick. So yeah, that is all the data. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed that. I feel like a lot of people don't show that, but I've always been the type to try and be as transparent as possible, because I remember when I was first starting out, like always thinking, will I ever be able to make this a full-time job? And then one day it just clicked. I was like, I'm going all in, and I never looked back, and here we are. That's all I do. YouTube, run Vossen. That's about it. Follow your dreams, boys. If I can do it, you can do it. Hello? What's up?
Just looking for a shaver on Amazon.
I understand.
For Coda. I have a question.
What's up?
Why don't you put the camera on my ring light?
No.
You're the one who taught me to not half-ass things.
All right, so I did a little thing on Instagram where you guys can ask me some questions, right? And Bobby decided to join in on the party. I wanted to do like a non-car related Q&A for once. My life is so like cars from the morning time I wake up to the time I go to sleep.
But babe, isn't that what you like?
Well, I love it. I wouldn't want it any other way. I had some spicy ones.
Ages of you and Bobby.
But that's not spicy. I'm 26, Bob's 25.
Yeah.
I'm old. I feel like I'm getting old.
If you don't mind, does your YouTube income give you enough to pay your bills?
Well...
Your bills, honey.
Oh, just the bills?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you consider all the stuff to make the content bills?
No.
Okay, then yeah.
It's too complicated. Other hobbies you have besides cars?
None. Not a single damn one.
You used to ride dirt bikes.
I used to ride dirt bikes back in the day. I don't anymore. I ride cars. What else do I actually enjoy though? Like, say if we go like, hang out, not hanging out with cars.
You like to snowboard?
No, we haven't gone in 3 years. I like dogs.
Babe,
I want to buy a dog.
Dog is not a hobby.
Oh. When you graduated high school, was there a plan or just full SNET? Did I even graduate?
Yes,
I think I graduated.
Yes, you did.
I'm trying to remember, that was so long ago.
No.
I remember back in the day, probably when about high school. I always wanted to do YouTube stuff, but it was always fitness stuff. Should I tell a little secret?
About your channel?
I used to have a fitness channel, and I deleted it, so you can't find it.
You deleted it? I thought you did.
Hell yeah, I deleted it. Well, I think the channel's still there, all the videos are gone. I had like 3 videos and I didn't do it. I was out. So that was my original plan. Was like, I wanted to do YouTube, but with fitness stuff. And then I quit, continued doing eBay stuff. So before the whole YouTube thing, what I would do is sell stuff on eBay. That's how I made money. You remember those days?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you first joined me.
Yeah, you were doing eBay every single day.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. So I didn't really have a plan. None of this stuff was planned out. How do you have the money to buy car parts all the time? I feel like every single dollar I make, nearly, goes back into business, whether that's for Vossen, whether that's for cars. Did your parents support you when you first started out on YouTube? I never told my parents. I've never actually, still to this day, like I never sat down, hey dad, hey mom, I do YouTube videos for a job. Like they just found out over time, obviously because I lived at home and my dad would walk in the shop and see a camera, he's probably like, what the hell's going on? And I'm sure he investigated the situation a little bit.
Yeah.
But I never had that conversation. It's kind of weird that I never did. Were they supportive? Probably. My parents support me in anything I do, I feel like.
They do. You have very good parents.
Yeah, but I never told them just because I was like,
because it's an awkward thing to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I had to tell my eye doctor today.
I didn't even want to tell you back in the day.
I know, Devin literally wouldn't even record his face in front of me. He made me like get out of the car.
I remember doing the FRS reveal video.
Mm-hmm.
Banger video, go watch it. Yeah, I didn't even want to record in front of you.
No, I freaking remember when we went up to the mountain and you had like a GoPro on your head. Like you had the head mount and a GoPro. Mm-hmm. And we like went up Mount Spokane with the FRS and he was like trying to close out the video. First of all, he made me go sit in the car while he was out on the mountain so I couldn't hear him. And then on the way back down, he made me get out of the car so he could close out the video.
That was awkward. Still am. How long have you known Bobby for and are you gonna marry her? I've known Bobby for, damn, like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years. We go way back.
Yeah, we do.
That's how should I tell them the story of how I got a baddie?
Mm-hmm.
One of my buddies gave me her number, like, how old were you? Like 8 or 9?
No, babe. I was probably in 8th grade, so that's like 14 or 15.
I think I texted her a few times.
Yeah.
And then didn't talk to her, dated other people, and then started at the gym, and we started hanging out. She saw my big biceps. She saw my Evo.
You did not have an Evo. Devin owned a stock Toyota Tacoma.
And the STI.
Oh yeah, and the STI.
That was back in the day before like social media at all. Back when I had like 200 followers on Instagram. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And you would post other people's cars.
Yeah, my Instagram back in the day, it's still on there actually. Hold on. is everyone else's cars like that I would see around Spokane. All Subarus. Every single one's a Subaru. I'm like, ooh, a stock WRX. Take a picture, put it on its screen. If you weren't doing YouTube right now, what do you think you'd be doing? I would probably, honestly, I've been actually kind of thinking about this recently.
This is a good question.
I think I would probably have like a public auto shop to like work, like do what I do, but on other people's cars. it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I don't have the time to run that right now.
And I could totally see that too. I didn't mean to laugh at you, honey.
You think
it's a good idea.
I think that's what I'd be doing. I would do exactly what I do, but on like for your guys' cars. Do you ever see yourself moving closer to other car content creators? We've tossed the idea around.
Just tossed? We freaking picked it up and threw it like to the moon and back.
Like AMC. So yeah, it's gonna happen.
Probably within the next 5 to 6 months.
Damn boy. What is your favorite thing about Bobby? Her tip. Favorite thing about Bobby is she is. No, you're gonna cry.
No, I'm not.
You're getting ready to cry.
I mean, I'm not. Why would I freaking cry over this?
I'm not huge. How do I say this? Attractiveness in humans is pretty cool. Bobby's obviously a very good-looking person. That's not why I'm dating her. She's not a basic bitch. This is the easiest way to put it. And what I mean, let me elaborate. She's a very like strong, independent woman that she doesn't need to follow the rules of society.
Thanks, babe.
And I think I like that the most. You're just a bad motherfucker. The easiest way to put it. She's just a very strong woman.
Okay.
And very supportive. And she's hot as hell. Beautiful. She's very caring.
Thanks, me.
That's what I like about Bobby. Everything. It'd probably be easier to say what I don't like about her.
Don't look at my face or things you don't
No,
like.
I'm thinking.
Oh.
What do I yell at you for?
You yell at me when I care too much.
Oh yeah, I do. Do you make very much from the Amazon affiliate links like over the course of a month or year? I think Amazon, so let me break this down if you don't know what affiliate is. Anytime I put a link in the description box that has like it's an Amazon link, it's an affiliate. So if you go onto that link and buy that product, I get like a couple percent, like 2 or 3 or 5. It all depends on like what category that's in. So that's what affiliate is. And I think it comes out to like anywhere from $400 to $600 a month from Amazon. Yeah, it's a little, I mean, obviously it's not a lot of money, but all these, there's so many affiliates through like eBay, Amazon, ceramic coating, Avalon King's one of them. So every time you guys buy Avalon King, I get a little bit dub, and I get to buy more parts. So all that stuff, and just a little FYI, I appreciate you guys using those links because it helps me out and helps us create videos and build cars. So yeah, like let's say $500 a month. What was your very first merch drop? What did I even sell? Was it one t-shirt?
No, it was a gray t-shirt and a black t-shirt.
No, black one was the second one. I think, well, I had air fresheners. And it wasn't even in Boston, was it? But I think there were STI and Evo air fresheners way back in the day. How did you get over the awkwardness of talking to a camera? You don't really. You just get more used to it over time. Like I still have those moments where I'm like, damn, this is awkward. But it just takes time. There's no like secret sauce to it.
I feel like that's the answer to every single
problem in life.
Is it just takes time.
Hey.
Inconsistency.
So keep doing it. What's your name? Riley Prague. I'm gonna go on his page. Does he have a channel? Keep doing it. You'll get over it. Go back and watch my videos and you'll understand that I was awkward. And I still am.
No, you're not.
Sometimes.
Baby, no. You've come so far.
Are you religious? One thing you don't talk about is politics and religion because everybody cries. Tell us about manifestation's law of attraction. That's a good one. The way law of attraction works, in my mind, is obviously you can't just say, oh, I want, or you can't think all day, I'm gonna go get this car. You have to put in the work. And I think a lot of people, maybe they don't, but I feel like some people think that you can just sit there and think, oh, I'm gonna find a Bobby Wallace someday. And if you don't like work toward that, you're never gonna get it.
And I also feel like energy, you also have to understand like the energy you put into things is what you'll get back. Which is hard to learn because sometimes if you want money, and like I've been learning in the book I'm reading, if you want money, sometimes you start to think negatively about it and how you won't ever achieve that, so you won't ever get it.
Remember your red Evo? It always pops in my brain when I'm thinking about law of attraction. For like a month, we were talking about finding a red. I'm pretty sure it's a red only, like a red Evo. and then someone DM me, yo, I got this blown up red Evo. I'm like, this is so weird.
Lots of stuff in Devin and I's life that we've like manifested has actually
Came to light.
Yeah.
You did. What up? Do you support police?
150 million%.
Why would I not support the police?
Okay, but you might not want to put that in.
Well, why would that?
Well,
Just because there's one dumbass cop doesn't mean that's like saying, do you support cats? Because one cat went and killed somebody.
Baby, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I think you should put that in because you're gonna get like politics and stuff.
How is police political? It's
because
not.
it's the freaking government that makes.
I don't care. If you want to cry about it, they can cry. I support the police. Cool. When are you gonna make your house modern home or make it better? We don't own this house. What?
So, are they calling our house ugly?
Yeah. Bobby and I are renting this home, so that's why. I can't even paint. They won't even let me paint the garage.
They won't even let us paint the walls. I asked.
Well, the garage is like butt ass ugly, and I would make it 10 times better. But no, you can't paint. So that's why we can't do anything here. We're renting. Okay, this is gonna be the last question for reals. Do you find it hard to stay motivated on your passion when the money isn't there? That's why I think it's so important to actually follow your dreams and follow your passion, because you say, I try to go be a professional snowboarder. Do I know how to snowboard? Not really. Am I that passionate about it? No, but I think that I'm passionate about it, right? Hypothetically speaking. And obviously if you're not making any money, like I used to not make any money, not that long ago, I was borrowing money from Bobby over here. Back to my story. If you're not making any money and you're not truly enjoying life, you're gonna fall off. Simple as that. So do I find it hard? Yeah, of course it's hard. It's probably hard for everybody. But
I want to add something.
Okay.
For example, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I quit my job, my daytime like barista job, to do what I love, and I was very scared because I was leaving that like for sure source of income.
Like the comfort zone.
Yeah, the comfort zone to jump into social media where there's no guarantees. So yeah, it is hard, but it's worth it.
Bobby's going through the grind right now. So this is a perfect question for you then. Shit. Do you find it hard?
Yeah, it's very hard because yeah, you can't rely on anybody else but yourself.
Do you regret quitting your job?
No, not at all.
All right, my friends, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. Bobby, thanks for the assistance.
You're welcome, Haas.
Come here real quick.
Baby, I'm so tired.
Bobby, what does Haas mean?
Oh, everybody wants to know.
What is Haas? How do you spell it? How do you say it? What does it mean?
Okay, so Haus.
Okay, who came up with this word?
I'm pretty sure we just one day called each other Haas, and that's it.
Well, what does it mean?
Well, my definition of a Haas is kind of like a, what do you think? I don't know.
Haas would be like babe.
Yeah, like we call each other Haas. It's like a name, like a babe or a honey. It's like Haas, but it's more like a friendly
Vibe.
Friendly vibe. Yeah, like you're Mr. Haas. Okay, I'm out.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.